Okay, what this video is about is basically my magazine change up. I normally carry around two spare, nah, it's kind of hard to tell, but that's a hollow point. I used to carry around two spare hollow point magazines, and well, obviously one in the gun itself. But what I've decided to do is, put that back in the gun, is walk around with one spare hollow point and one spare full metal jacket. Now, I do also plan on doing this with all my guns, so I still have to change out two more magazines because I have a total of 3 guns. I've decided to do this because you never know when an emergency situation happens when you need a full metal jacket. I'm not going to go through all of them because I'm sure there's a list a mile long of where you could need them. But I figured hollow points may not always do the job. They're great for stopping power. They're great if you have to stop somebody from hurting you. But if you have to go through something to get to somebody, alright, the best description I can give is actually, I'm not even going to go through that because, well, just in case I'm, no, well, not slightly wrong, but from what I've from what I learned in my CCW class and from what people at the gun stores I've been to told me, that use hollow points for stopping people because full metal jacket can over penetrate, and that's why I'm getting the full metal, and that's why I'm using the full metal jacket, because in case an emergency arises where that does need to happen. Like I said though, I'm still carrying around a spare magazine of hollow points, but I did change just one of them to full metal jacket. And I plan on doing that with both guns because you never know when the situation arises where you may just need a different bullet. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, in the whole magazine fiasco thing, I did forget to mention, I know most, if you ever have to draw your weapon, most of the time you're going to fire maybe 1 to 3 shots, and usually the situation's over depending on, I mean, if you're attacked by somebody, it's 1 to 3 shots at the most. I do understand that, even though I carry around 2 spare magazines. This is for those rare occasions, and I do mean rare, because it's very unlikely someone's going to get into a shootout where they're going to just continuously fire rounds because most law-abiding gun owners know that's unsafe for people around that are innocent. This is for those rare occasions where 1 to 3 shots just isn't going to cut it. So, yeah, I just had to make it clear that I know that most incidents are over after 1 to 3 rounds.